So BI, I have a class in a minute, so just pay attention. This is a free conversation. I might also have to record a normal lesson like the reading and responding thing after. So I'll do this, upload on YouTube, and then you watch it from there. So watch and learn, baby. Watch and learn. I hope this one does not bore the living shit out of you. All these students can be so annoying. Some of them can be so fucking annoying. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope that don't happen. It's time, but the student hasn't showed up. So I have to wait. I gotta wait. When they don't show up, you wait. I hope they do. So I close my camera, close my microphone so that I can talk freely and not be interrupted. If they pop up, and then I turn them on. Oh, the student is here. Hello.
Hello,
Hi, good evening.
good evening.
Yes, my name is Tangui. What's your name?
My name is Chico, but please call me Chico for short.
Chico. Oh, that's a cool nickname.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Chico. How are you doing today?
Thank you. I'm fine. It's a pleasure to meet you too. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I was busy, but okay. Yeah, it was a cold day, but I managed to survive. Yes. How about you?
Yeah, it's been a quite busy day as well because I woke up, I had to go to school, and then I came back, and now I have to work. So, yeah, it's a pretty choked up day for me as well, but I'm alive, I'm healthy, I'm strong, and I'm going after it one day at a time. Yeah. So, what have you been up to? Work, and that's all? Nothing else?
Yeah, mainly yes, but in the morning, yes. Actually, I have kind of online teaching,
Uh huh.
yes, and I prepared, and also I had the classes. And in the morning, I had some kind of I needed to talk to some people, yeah,
Okay.
because I had news, and then I have to negotiate about the content. Yes.
Wow. So, you teach online as well?
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
What do you teach? Which subject? Like college?
Uh, excuse me. I'm
Sorry.
yes, a language teacher, and I mainly teach to senior high school
Yeah.
students, but some upper level students.
Wow, that's interesting. It's nice to meet a colleague.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So, I can see here that you want us to begin like with proper introductions. Is that right?
Yes. So could you
Okay,
introduce yourself first, please?
right away. My name is Tangui, like I mentioned earlier, and I am from Bamenda, Cameroon. That's where I was born, but right now I live in Cyprus. Do you know Cyprus?
I've heard the name. Yes.
Yeah, this is a small island located in the Mediterranean, pretty close to Turkey. Yeah, so I've been living here for 2 years as
Mm-hmm.
an international student. I major in computer sciences. Yeah, and during my free time when I'm not studying or working, I like to go to the gym to work out. I like listening to music, reading books, playing soccer, and sometimes just depending on the season, I go swimming. If it's summer, since I live like 10 minutes away from the ocean. But if it's winter, my friends and I could go to a cafe. We could have some tea or coffee. Yeah.
I see. So yeah, yeah. So it sounds you are good at many things, and yeah, you study. That's not computer, and at the same time, yeah, you do some exercises. Yeah. So yeah, well balanced life. Yes.
Yeah, in a way, you can say that. Yeah.
And may I ask how often you teach?
Right now I teach every day. Right now.
Every day. Wow. So
Yeah. I
see, you're a hard worker.
yeah, in a way. Sometimes, of course, there are days that you just wake up and you don't feel like doing anything. So those days do happen, and when they do, I take some time off. But at the moment, there are projects that I want to, there are things I want to do that would require me working every day.
See. And may I ask why you chose the country to study?
Well, there are two reasons. First reason is it's very easy. I don't need a visa to come here.
Ah,
Yeah,
see.
it's visa free for Cameroon. And the other reason I had to leave Cameroon quickly because uh, since 2016, Cameroon had a civil war. So there's civil unrest in the English part of Cameroon. So I had to leave quickly, and the quickest place to go to, which is affordable to live and study, is here.
Sorry, yeah, I'm very yeah ignorant about that. So yeah, yeah.
No, it's good. It's good to ask questions. I like that's how you. It's not about talking.
But
You need to ask as well. Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, yeah. Just need so, but anyway, you are so yeah. Now living the place where you are, yeah, by studying and yeah, working and
Yeah.
doing some exercises. Okay, which is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my introduction. What about you?
Okay, okay. So I work as a school teacher now. I used to work at a private company, but after I had a chance to teach, I found it interesting to teach. So I decided to change my career to become a school teacher. And
Yeah.
also I have another reasons. One of them is that yeah, Japan is still male-dominated society. The situation is getting better, but when we work at private companies, still the amount of salary that women can get is smaller than that for men.
Mhm.
And when women try to find a new job,
Mhm.
while young, maybe it's easier, but after getting older, it is getting difficult, especially for women.
Yeah.
But when we work as school teacher, yeah, when for both male and female teachers can work under the same condition, and the working length is considered to be as a teaching experience, so it's not difficult to find another kind of working another position as a school teacher. So, and also I wanted to tell important things in life besides studying to young people.
Yeah.
So with these there are reasons I decided to change my career. And so I went back to college to get a license and apply for a position at senior high school. But the teachers in Japan usually have to work for many hours with the additional pay. It's quite challenging,
Uh huh.
and yeah, but it's stressful and yeah, and demanding. So in order to release my stress, I like to listen to music. I like to arrange flowers, and in normal time, I like traveling. I like to go to concert or musical, and when the good exhibition, I like to go to art museum, and of course, I like to eat something delicious. I like chatting.
Yeah.
I like to window shopping or shopping. Of course, everything depends on how yeah financial and how much time you can have. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
it depends situation. Yeah, I have.
That is
Yes.
true. You just said something like at the end of the day, no matter how many hobbies or the things you like doing, if you don't have the money for it, you just have to lock yourself up and watch Netflix all day.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Even though there are many things I love to do, but yeah, usually time and budget is limited. So what I can do actually in my daily life is just yeah, watching TV or yeah, sometimes arranging flowers and yeah, listening to music, something like that. Yes.
Yeah. Do you have a garden?
No, no. I live in a kind of apartment house in a
Okay.
kind of central part of yes, city. So no, so I don't have any garden, but I usually buy.
You buy flowers and
That's it. Yeah, yeah, reasonably priced set of flowers. Yes.
uh, wow, that sounds fascinating. You have so many interests.
Ah, yeah. So, but yeah, yeah, but yeah, yeah, yeah. My rooms are kind of messy, and yeah, yeah, I need a lot of time to clean my
To put it
rooms.
together.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
live
yeah.
alone?
No, yeah, yeah, but most of the time, yes. So I have a yeah husband, but he recently his mother's condition is not so good, so
Yeah,
he needs to yeah to take care of her. So he's often out, yeah,
I
to
see.
take care of her. Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your introduction. It was a pleasure getting to know you better.
Thank you.
Yeah. I see you want us to talk about New Delhi today.
Yeah, yeah. I like to know what's yeah
What's going on
what
here?
is it called? Yeah, what's this new article about? Mm.
Okay, so we're going to begin with the vocabulary exercise. And would you like to read by yourself or repeat after me?
Yeah, in order to save time, I like to read first. Could you correct my mistakes?
That will be better.
Okay, thank you. Let me
Yeah.
start. Neighboring, next to or close to another place. In California and some neighboring states, the drinking age is 21.
Yeah.
Account for, to be a part of the total of something. Televisions account for most of our sales. Unprecedented. That has never happened in the past. We faced unprecedented challenges last year. Particle, an extremely small piece of something. Wearing a face mask can protect you from dust particles. Smog, fog or haze made worse by smoke or other pollution in the air. Smog is a major problem in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
That was perfect. Any questions about what you just read?
So far, it seems it's okay. Of course, maybe later I may ask you, but so far, yeah, with explanation, with example sentences, so far it's okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to the article. And would you like to read again, or should I go ahead and?
Yeah, yeah. For this part also, I like to read first, so could you correct my mistakes?
All right. Cool.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let me start. New Delhi considers a lockdown due to pollution. Authorities have closed schools and shut down some coal burning power plants to reduce air pollution in New Delhi and neighboring states as India's capital faces a dirty air crisis. Coal accounts for 70% of India's power. The New Delhi state government said it is also considering an unprecedented weekend lockdown to reduce auto traffic and other air polluting activity in the city. Authorities are also discussing whether to allow industries to continue operating. But some experts said a lockdown would do little to control pollution and would only hurt the economy. Besides closing schools and shutting down some power plants, the Environment Ministry ordered a stop to construction until November 21st and banned trucks carrying non essential goods. The ministry also told the affected states to encourage working from home for half of employees in all private offices. As schools and power plants closed on November 17th, levels of dangerous particles in New Delhi's air were above 300 micrograms per cubic meter in some parts of the city. The World Health Organization says the safe level is 25. New Delhi has had air pollution problems for years. The crisis gets worse in the colder months when farmers in neighboring states use fire in their fields while lower temperatures trap gas smoke. Pollution from industries construction also increased in the winter months. Several studies have estimated that more than a million Indians die each year because of air pollution related diseases. New Delhi has often experimented with limiting the number of cars on the road using large anti-smog guns and stopping construction. But the steps have had little effect. Residents say the government isn't doing enough. Suresh Chand Jain, a New Delhi shop owner, said authorities should introduce stricter regulations to limit car use and control the burning of fuels. Shutting down the city will not end the pollution, Jain said.
Jane. Yeah.
Jain said.
Perfect. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Uh, anything you didn't understand while reading?
Yeah. So the second line, the third paragraph from the bottom is so smoke guns. So
Smoke
I
gun.
don't know.
Smoke gun.
Smoke guns. So why guns is used here? I just wondered.
Okay, so I think they use the word gun because this probably shoots like air, or maybe it pulls in air. I don't know exactly how they work. Yeah, but
Mm,
it involves shooting out something maybe to like remove the smoke from
mm,
the atmosphere. Let me see if I can see some images of how this works.
okay.
Yeah.
So maybe yeah, in the country, maybe people use guns for something. Yeah, in daily life. I just wondered. Yes, maybe there's another type of
Yeah, let me.
yeah.
I think the smoke gun. What it does is it's like it moisturizes the atmosphere, like puts air, like water, to
I
make the
see.
smoke fall.
Okay, okay, thank you. Now I
Yeah.
understand. Yes, yes. Okay.
All right. So let's move on to exercise 3.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on New Delhi's dirty air crisis?
Yeah, yeah. I heard about the terrible situation in China, but in India also. Yeah, they are yeah industries. They are rapidly developing. In many industries. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's yeah kind of evidence that yeah their economy is getting stronger. But at the same time, yeah, it's a yeah problem. Yeah, Japan had terrible situation before in the past. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So now we can enjoy to see the beautiful blue sky.
Uh huh.
Yeah, in the sky, yeah, blue sky. But yeah, yeah, in the past, yeah. So we have very strict regulations to the factories or companies. Yeah,
Wow.
to reduce the yeah. Yeah. Now I think maybe Japan help other countries to how should I say reduce
To
to
reduce these kind of problems.
these kind of problems. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
to reduce the kinds of technologies to support.
Uh
Yeah.
huh. Wow. You know, I didn't
So I
actually
think.
know this. I didn't know development and this kind of rapid economic growth actually led to to things like this. Of course, I know with rapid economic growth, industries are built, and these industries they produce a lot of toxic substances like smoke and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I didn't actually link them together.
Oh, I see. But the Japan already experienced, so maybe, yeah, I think already, yeah, Japanese companies or Japanese government, yeah, yeah, have supported other countries,
Yeah.
yeah, companies in other countries, yes.
Now it's in the past for Japan.
Yeah, still, yeah, maybe, but yeah, we are doing, yeah, best so far, yeah, yeah. So sometimes we have kinds of polluted, yeah, but mainly they're from China.
From
So
China.
when we
Okay.
from China, yes, according to the weather, sometimes we get yeah, kind of kind of yeah, harmful
So when talking about air, instead of saying something like they are from China, you say it's because you cannot count air. So you say
Okay,
it's from China.
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, it's from China.
What's the worst air pollution you've ever seen?
What's the air pollution I've ever seen? So far in Japan, yeah. So air pollution.
Yeah.
Yes. So far, yeah. I don't think I've experienced, terrible situation, air pollution. But the worst, worst. Maybe, usually in Japan, as I mentioned before, so the around springtime,
Yeah.
because of the certain kind of special wind, usually comes from China. So in spring in Japan, people suffer from the air pollution. So usually the small particles in the
In the
polluted
air.
air.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Wow.
in China, comes to Japan.
Wow.
Sometimes smoky. Yes.
I see. Well, I think for me, probably the worst is probably happened last week because air coming from I think from the Middle East, like a storm, like a sandstorm came from the Middle East. So for like 3 hours, there was a lot of sand in the air and it was blowing everywhere. So we had to like lock the doors everywhere so that you don't get sand in the house. So I think
Oh,
that's probably
really?
the worst I've seen.
How often do you have that kind of similar situation?
Like once a year, like during this period when winter is coming. So it usually comes with this
I see.
pre-storm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, the image of Middle East is like the many deserts. So
deserts. Yeah, yeah,
there's some sand. Yeah, sand. It's from the area.
yeah. Now I don't know exactly how that travels across the Mediterranean. I thought maybe some of it would like get in contact with the sea and sink. Yeah, but somehow it's able to come across and
Mm,
get to this place. Yeah. Let's see. Are there any parts of Japan that have unsafe levels of air pollution?
air pollution. So far, we have solved the problems. Yeah, so in the past we are terrible. So because of some air pollution or water pollution or harmful kind of polluted pollutants. Yeah,
Yeah.
some people kind actually maybe some were killed and so after experience terrible things. The people the we managed to kind of developed the technology to prevent those kind of
Those kind of
harmful
things. Yeah.
things. Yes.
Wow. I know Japan is like maybe among the top three most technologically advanced countries in the world.
But the Chinese or the so usually we are all when how should I say in the past Japan often had a kind of business how can I say United States often kind of criticize and disturb Japanese development because we depend on the so our constitution doesn't allow us to have forces,
Uh huh.
defense forces. So we help depending on America. So that
Yeah.
because of that is weak point of Japan. So U.S. often disturb and
This time
kind
Japan.
of yes did terrible things. So yeah so. So so even though so because of the the when Japanese currencies how can I say about that but
Devalued
so
or
but devalued and so we often we had to overcome many difficulties, but because of the they are maybe just disturbing. Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
Japanese, yeah, financial situation is not so good, and so compared with China or other, the countries,
Yeah.
that's Japan is losing the kinds of power they
Yeah.
have.
You know,
So
someone told me that Japan didn't have a military, but I didn't believe them. Didn't have like a military force. I didn't believe the person until you said it now, and that's like, oh wow, really?
yeah, of course we have yes the self defense forces,
Yeah.
but still there is a lot of limitations. But in our neighboring in
Other
Japan
neighboring
area,
countries, yeah,
and China, there is a great threat, of
they
the
are.
China and North Korea, and we
North,
need to yeah that's they're all kind of crazy people.
yeah,
Okay,
North
so
Korea,
yeah,
China, Russia. They're all like superpowers.
yeah, and North Korea kidnapped many Japanese people, and still they don't return those
Ouch.
people. So many people, crying. Yeah, their families are still, asking for to return them. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but they refuse. Oh, and they are even criticized. That's not true or something. Yeah.
Of course,
So
they always lie. They always do that.
yeah, always like that's nice. So it's terrible.
Well, it looks like we have run out of time,
Oh,
Chico.
wow, radio. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Really enjoyed it. Tommy Sensei, I really enjoyed.
No, it's always my pleasure. I also really like talking to you. Yeah, you're such a good
Yeah.
conversationalist.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like to learn more, from you, and also I like to know the situation in your country, and
Yeah,
so
maybe we can have a class again. If that happens, then we can dive
yeah,
into
I
that.
know you are popular, so I don't know, I think you're a little popular for the time. But
Yeah.
anyway, thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah,
you too. Have a great
thank you.
evening. Good night.
Thank you. The same
Yeah.
to you. Don't know
Goodbye.
how to have, but thank you.
All right, I hear you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye
Yeah.
bye.
That's how we do this, baby. Let's go.